Hello, Bots and Books fans. This is Scorp1701, and tonight we're going to be doing a brand new segment called The Weekly Finds. Now, this is just going to be a quick segment where I show you pictures of the toys I found throughout the week during my weekly toy hunts. And this may be the new way I do toy hunts because it's less intrusive and it's less bothersome to the Target and Walmart employees to have me videotaping, and the customers don't look at me like I'm crazy. Well, they still look at me like I'm crazy because I'm a grown man in a toy department, but hey, you know what? They can get over it. But anyway, jumping right into the toys. First off, took a look at Target, found some G.I. Joes. I'm very happy that these G.I. Joes are becoming more prevalent on the shelves. Usually you didn't even know the line existed because as soon as the day that they came out, they'd be snatched up. But I think Hasbro's making moves to try to put more product on the shelf. So you see here I found the Flint and Lady J and Cobra Commander. And I also found the Baroness and the Coil Cycle. Now this is part of the Cobra Island, which is a Target exclusive line. And those figures are just insane to find. You look on eBay, they're going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, which is crazy. But Hasbro did mention that they were going to be re-releasing the Baroness and a few of the other original Cobra Island figures. So I am looking forward to trying to get a Beachhead without paying over $100 for him. But anyway, so I did pick up a Baroness Coil Cycle for one of my subscribers. He said he was in desperate need of it and asked me if I could do him a solid. So I'm like, yeah, why not? So, and it helps if you live in the same state, so I don't have to ship it. So Target also had some of the Marvel Legends Villains Wave. I found most of those. I didn't find the Doom, the Red Skull, or the Dormammu, but I thought this was pretty neat. I hadn't seen this wave before. I knew it was brand new. I did think about getting the Hood figure, not because I like the character, but because I've seen so many memes where he could be considered not the Hood, but the angry collector, the angry Marvel Legends collector, the angry G.I. Joe Classified collector, the angry NECA Turtle collector. But there's so many funny things that I've seen people do with him that I was almost going to pick him up. Found the MCU TV wave, and I found most of those characters. I found Captain America / the Falcon. I found Bucky, the Zemo was in there, US Agent, and the WandaVision Vision. And I didn't find Wanda, but when I went to Walmart, I did find her. I thought she looked good, but somebody had kind of busted up the back of her box and it was all crumpled, so that's probably why she was still there. This week I also found some of the Dark Father wave from DC Multiverse. I found the Superman and the Robin. Now that Batman is not part of the wave. He was the original Batman of the Dark Knight's death metal that came out. There is going to be another one. It looks exactly like him except he has like a red guitar, so I didn't find him. But they are starting to hit. Went over to the electronics department of the same Target, found the Golden Armor Gorilla Grodd and the Injustice Flash. I've seen the Injustice Flash before. The Gorilla Grodd was kind of new. A couple days later I go back and I find the Dr. Fate helmeted Wonder Woman. Now I don't know if this is from Injustice or the Last Night on Earth storyline, and if it's from Last Night on Earth, that should actually be in the toy department and not the video game section, but I don't know. If you're looking for it, it's in the video game section. Checking out Walmart, I found some wrestling 2-packs. I picked up this one of the Giant and Ric Flair. My buddy's a real big Ric Flair fan, and I just called him and said, hey, you want this? Barely got the text out before he says, please pick that up. I'm like, okay, gotcha. So on the NECA front, I did find the exclusives that they put out for Father's Day. They're kind of temporary exclusive. Target's going to get some, Walmart's going to get some, and then a little later on this year, each store is going to get them all. Starting off at the Target, I found the Thing and the King Kong. The Thing, it's Kurt Russell. He looks pretty nice. People are looking for him, so if you're looking for him, he is out at Targets now. And the King Kong, this is the black and white version. This is the one with the chains and the airplane when he's in the city going crazy, so that's pretty neat. Walmart last night, I found the Frankenstein NECA figure that was the Father's Day exclusive, and he's kind of nice. I still think they should repaint him into Herman Munster and then I'd buy it, but I'm not really big into Universal monsters. But I mean, it's still a nice figure, don't get me wrong. Also found the 2 figures from The Boys. They had the Homelander figure from NECA, which is pretty cool. And then they had the Starlight figure, so they are out, and those are going to be highly sought after. And then I found this Power Ranger guy. Not up on Power Rangers, but he seemed like he was an exclusive, so I took a picture of him and thought I'd pop it up there. So if you're looking for this guy, he's out now. Found the NECA Batman, the animated series grapple gun prop, and I looked at it and I was going to pass it by until I flipped the box around and found out that it takes batteries, and then realized that this prop actually does something. So with that in mind, I'm like, okay, I'll pick this up. We're going to do a review on that a little later and see what it actually does. I can't wait to do that. Then I came across some Megos. I'm not a big Mego collector. In fact, I don't even think I have one Mego. I did consider getting the Married with Children Megos a few years ago, but the owl looked stupid, and I'm like, no. But these look pretty neat. You had a couple horror movies. You had the Exorcist with Regan and Hammer Dracula. I was looking for the Ultraman Mego for my friend. He already found it, so didn't do much good finding it, but I still sent him a picture. I saw this Phantom of the Opera Mego. I thought he was pretty cool, dressed up like the Masquerade and the Mask of the Red Death, I think it was, and thought about getting him, but I passed. Then I found some Star Trek Megos. They had a Locutus of Borg, and they had a Judge Q. And I thought those were pretty neat. There was supposed to be a Data somewhere, but I never found him. But the one I actually did pick up was this Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder, original Willy Wonka. That looks really cool. I thought I saw it, I'm like, ooh, that's pretty neat. And I did send a picture to my friend, and he said, hey, I want one too. I was like, okay. So I did pick up 2 of those. Moving on to Pops, I found the exclusive Homelander Pop at Target. So the red eyes, I thought that was pretty neat. So if you're looking for him, he's out. Found some Goonies Pop, the exclusive brand, Chunk, and Sloth. Then the Seinfeld Pops came out. I knew these were coming, and a friend at work was interested in them, so I took a picture of all of them and sent them to him. You have George and the Elaine, Jerry with the puffy shirt, the standard Jerry, the Newman, the Yev Kessim, and I found 2 Target exclusives, the Holistic George and the Kramer portrait figure. Now the Kramer portrait figure pop was really neat. That thing cost like $30 though, so I couldn't quite bring myself to buy that, even though I like Kramer. I've never actually seen an episode of Seinfeld, but from clips I've seen over the years, I think Kramer's just psychotic and pretty funny. They had the little micro pop, and they had little play sets that they could have, so that was pretty neat. And finally, when I went to Walmart, I found another Seinfeld pop, and it was exclusive with him holding a Pez dispenser, so that was cool. Walmart also had an exclusive Disney pop, which is they call the Art Series. This was the little firefighter Mickey, which I thought was pretty neat. They also had a Sorcerer's Apprentice pop I saw a couple weeks ago that was like starry skies, and I really thought about getting that one. Also found a Walmart exclusive Blue. He was a jumbo pop, and I thought my wife would absolutely love him, so I thought about picking that up for Queen Bravo. But when we turned the corner, we found the Godzilla vs. Kong Neon City Jumbo Pops, and she just fell in love. Queen Bravo had to have the Godzilla pop, and I was very happy to get that for her, because she gets so happy when she finds something that she thinks is really cool. Finally, for my weekly finds, I came across this end cap at Walmart. It had a lot of Marvel stuff on it. It had a few Marvel busts. You had Wolverine, Magneto, Deadpool, and Spider-Man. They had an exclusive Wolverine with his mask off, so that was pretty neat. Then you had some miniature weapons. You had the Black Panther helmet, Captain America's shield, Mjolnir, and the Infinity Gauntlet. I missed the Iron Man helmet. It was part of the wave, but somebody had already snatched it up before I got there, apparently. Then you have a Venom loot box type thingy, which seemed kind of strange, the things they put in it. You get a bandana, you get some coasters, you get a planter, a shot glass, and a hat. So I thought the planter was a bit odd, but I don't pack the boxes, I just review them sometimes. And then at the very bottom, you had a Spider-Man diorama thing statue, which is really nice. It was from the 90s, and I can't tell if it was the Mark Bagley or the Todd McFarlane design type, because he had those big eyes, but either way, it looked pretty neat. And finally, at the top, there was this little Groot planner thing, which could go along with your Venom planner if you get both of those, but I don't imagine getting in either of them. So anyway, so that is the weekly finds, and I hope you guys saw a lot of good stuff and some stuff that you are interested in finding. But whatever the event, know that these toys are out there. So anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, keep playing.